James Holmes case has put the issue of the death penalty in the spotlight here in Colorado. This state hasn't executed anyone since 1997. And legal experts say the killing of 12 people at an Aurora movie theater last year clearly qualifies as a capital offense here in Colorado, where prosecutors have traditionally been reluctant to seek the death penalty.
Karen Steinhauser is a former prosecutor and a prominent member of Denver's Jewish community.
The prosecutors have been very conservative when it comes to asking for the death penalty. The idea being that the death penalty is the kind of sentence that prosecutors believe should be reserved for the worst of the worst cases. And what we've seen then are the cases that the prosecutors have selected that most people would consider to be the worst of the worst.
Prosecutors in the case decided to seek the death penalty for Holmes after consulting with family and friends of the shooting victims.
He took one of my good friends from the earth, and the only way that death is served justice is with death.
While relatively few people sit on death row in Colorado, the number is much higher in other states. Since the death penalty was reintroduced in the U.S. in 1976, there have been more than 1,300 executions nationwide. Death penalty opponents in the U.S. call the practice barbaric.
It is absolutely cruel and unusual punishment, and it is a dark age remedy. And I can't believe that in this era that we live in, you can do that to a person.
But the death penalty is still legal in 32 states, and more than 60% of Americans favor its use. Lawmakers recently put on hold plans to repeal the death penalty in Colorado, where 3 people currently sit on death row.
It's being applied fairly, it's been applied justly, and there's no concern of innocence with the 3 people that are on death row. They're guilty.
Colorado's governor is currently considering the fate of one of Colorado's death row inmates who's due to be executed soon. Meanwhile, James Holmes faces an uncertain future. His trial's due to begin in February of next year. I'm Steve Mort for JN1 in Denver, Colorado.